Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley posts emotional video to Mom Julie. Savannah Chrisley has been one of the biggest advocates for her parents' eventual release from prison. However, her actions have often caused more harm than good to her parents. A recent social media post was a little more heartwarming. She released a video with a special message for Julia Chrisley. Here's what Savannah released this week for her mom and what she had to say. Savannah Chrisley has never been one to hold her tongue. When it comes to the prison sentences of her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, she has been open and blunt about her thoughts about the court cases. It got so bad at one point that some fans thought her argumentative stance caused her parents to lose their appeal. This week, Savannah released a new video of her and her mother, Julie. However, this one was a little more harmless, as it was just the reality TV star saying how much she misses her mom. Savannah posted a video of her and her mother wrestling around. In the caption, she wrote, "I miss you so much, Mama. Please come home soon." However, this has also caused fans to come out and both blast and praise Savannah, even more in the comments. "Just breaks my heart for you and your brothers. I pray they come home soon. I hope Donald Trump pardons them. Todd and Julie aren't bad people, but they committed crimes and must pay the consequences. Your feelings are valid as their child, but no lawyer was able to prove they didn't do what they were convicted of. As soon as they pay back the money, it's called restitution. What they did costs everyone." Savannah Chrisley will have longer to wait for her mom to come home. In 2024, Julie Chrisley had a resentencing after her original sentence was thrown out due to lack of evidence. However, she ended up sentenced to 84 months and $4.7 million in restitution for tax evasion and bank fraud. Originally, Julie was sentenced to 7 years and Todd to 12 years. When the judge resentenced her to the exact 7 years, she explained it was already a reduced sentence than what the prosecutors were asking for. Around the same time, Savannah Chrisley spoke at the Republican National Convention in support of Donald Trump while asking for prison reform and help for her parents. What are your thoughts on Savannah Chrisley and her desire to see her mom, Julie, released from prison early? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The quiet stillness of a Monday morning was suddenly shaken when Savannah Chrisley took to Instagram and posted one of the most heartfelt videos she's ever shared. It wasn't a promotional post or a brand collaboration. It wasn't even a throwback to her glamorous red carpet life. It was a raw, emotional tribute. A video message straight from a daughter's aching heart to her mother, Julie Chrisley, currently serving time in prison. The video began with Savannah sitting on her front porch, dressed down in a simple hoodie and jeans, her face void of makeup but full of emotion. Her voice cracked from the start as she whispered, "This one's for you, Mama." What followed was a tender montage, a blend of old family videos, personal messages, and home recordings that seemed to travel through time. From childhood tea parties and kitchen dance-offs to the family's laughter on reality TV, every frame tugged at the heartstrings. The footage was set to a haunting cover of "You Are My Sunshine," sung by a trembling voice that sounded suspiciously like Savannah's own. In one clip, a young Savannah stood beside her mom, both in aprons dusted with flour. "It's not burned, it's just crispy love." Julie laughed as she pulled a cake from the oven, while Savannah giggled, her little hands clapping with delight. Then came birthday celebrations, hugs that seemed to last forever, and long road trips with the windows down, memories now etched in bittersweet nostalgia. As the video continued, Savannah's narration filled the screen, speaking over the footage with emotion-laced words. "Every day without you feels like I'm walking through life in black and white. You brought the color, the warmth, the safety. I miss your voice in the morning, yelling that I'm going to be late. I miss how you'd hug me even when we argued. I even miss how you'd sneak kale into every meal and pretend it was a new recipe." Savannah paused in the video, looking directly into the camera with red, swollen eyes. "There's so much I didn't say when I had the chance. I took the little things for granted. Like how you'd wait up just to make sure I got home safe. Or how you always knew when something was wrong, even when I said I was fine." At this point in the video, the screen shifted to an audio message. It was a voicemail Julie had once left. "Hey, sweetheart, it's Mom. Just calling to say I love you. No reason. Just felt like you needed to hear it." That single moment sent fans into an emotional frenzy in the comments section. The video closed with Savannah sitting silently, holding the letter she had written to Julie. Her voice returned once more. "Mama, I know this is hard. I know prison isn't where you belong. And I know people have said a lot of things about our family. But what they don't know is the kind of mother you've always been. Loving, selfless, loyal. You are the glue that held us all together. And even now, you still hold me together with the strength you've passed on to me." Then came a whispered promise. "I'll keep going. For you. Until you come home." Within an hour of posting, Savannah's video had racked up hundreds of thousands of views. Celebrities, fans, and fellow reality stars flooded the comments with messages of support. Reality star and close friend Kristen Cavallari commented, "This brought me to tears. Sending love to you and your beautiful mama." Todd Chrisley's account, managed by a friend, shared the post with the caption, "Julie would be proud. We all are. #Fifth Over Fear." Among the sea of comments were emotional stories from fans who had gone through similar experiences. Children with incarcerated parents, families torn apart by public scrutiny, and daughters missing their mothers from afar. It was clear. Savannah's post had touched a universal nerve. In a follow-up Instagram story later that evening, Savannah thanked her followers for their messages and shared a bit more about her emotional process. "I wasn't sure if I should post that video. It felt so personal. But I know there are people out there who feel what I'm feeling, who wake up every day and miss someone so badly it physically hurts. This was for them too." "Mom watches everything," she added with a small smile. "She sees us. She knows we're okay. And she's holding on, just like we are." Since her mother, Julie Chrisley, reported to prison in January 2023 following the federal court sentencing, Savannah has stepped into a new role, not just as her family's unofficial spokesperson, but also as the emotional anchor for her younger siblings. Through podcasts, public appearances, and tearful interviews, she's opened up about the pain, the injustice, and the confusion that has clouded their lives since the legal storm hit. But Monday's video wasn't about lawsuits or media coverage. It was about love. About the indestructible bond between a mother and daughter that even prison walls can't touch.